It's nice that the sun is finally shining outside, starting to actually feel a little bit more like summer. Multnomah County tells us they are preparing for hotter weather with lessons learned from last year's devastating heat dome. Remember that? It arrived June 26, nearly a year ago, with a high of 108 degrees, and it just got worse from there. 72 people died from the heat in Multnomah County alone. The good news, the county plans to create more cooling shelters than before and spread them out. This summer, there will be as many as 18 centers, and they'll hold up to 200 people. And when they are open, bus rides to the shelters will be free for people who cannot afford it, and the drivers are going to be helping out.
We also, since last winter, have worked on a system where we actually build a paper map of the cooling center locations and provide those to TriMet drivers so that they'll also have access to that information right on hand.
Now, for the bad news. For those of you who do not have air conditioning and cannot escape the heat this coming weekend, the county is telling me today probably they are not hot enough, long enough this weekend to open those cooling centers. Here's how they decide. Multnomah County Health uses this page from the National Weather Service to start its decision-making process. It's the Weather Service's experimental heat risk map. The risk is coded with colors. The upper left is where you can choose a day. This shows Thursday in yellow for Oregon, so that means low risk. When you click on Friday, we see some orange in the Portland area. That shows moderate risk for folks who are sensitive to the heat. Saturday reveals a lot more orange in Oregon and a tiny spot of red in the Portland area. Sunday then shows red for the Portland area. That means high risk for much of the population, especially those who are sensitive to heat. But then on Monday, it's back to moderate risk. And Tuesday, it's back to low risk. And that's why the county is not planning to open cooling shelters as of right now. They say it's just not going to be hot enough, long enough. When you see lots of red and magenta on those maps, that's the hottest, and that's when shelters likely will open. By the way, we've posted a link to that heat risk map at kgw.com, so you can check it out anytime you want. It's in our main heat story.